Alrighty, well, welcome on in to the Squires station. Hey, and this week's guest is Dillon, otherwise known as Skeleton Drive. How you doing, man?
I'm doing absolutely all right, considering not a lot of shows right now because the Omicron has been sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
And I had COVID, so that was a nightmare. And I thought I was going to die. But
when was that?
Besides that, when was that?
Yeah.
Over Christmas, actually.
Okay.
I was quarantined to my apartment on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
God damn.
So,
shit.
Yeah, it was a suck fest, but I'm healthy and I'm here, and I can't complain. So
yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been playing many shows. Stuff getting canceled again. Hopefully it'll get back in the swing soon.
So what have you been up to in terms of music? I know you've been working on a collab project.
Yeah, I just released EP with Joe Rodriguez. Joanna's one of my best friends. It's not on Spotify yet. It should be soon. We're trying to get it. It's hard to do a split on Spotify and have it come out right because Spotify's weird with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we're getting it to work out. So right now it's only on Bandcamp. But Expired Film, me and Joanna had a lot of fun making it, and we cover each other's songs at the end of the EP, which I've always wanted to do that with the artist I like, and it turned out really well. And she killed it, and yeah, it was a ton of fun. I'm glad we got to release it. I've been trying to do a split with someone for a while, so
yeah, that's so
I'm glad
cool.
I got to do it with her.
That's so cool. You don't really usually see that, like artists covering other artists' songs in a collab album. Like I feel like that used to be a big thing.
Yeah, there's one Say Anything and oh god, what band? Man, I don't remember. I don't know. They went on tour with some band, and they did that. They released an EP, and they had they covered each other's songs on it. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, more people should do that. So that kind of gave me the idea to do that. And so I was kind of shopping it around to other local musicians for a little bit. Like, hey, you should cover one of my songs, and I'll do one of your songs that's my favorite. So. Yeah. Landed on Joanna. Couldn't have been a better choice, because we're good friends. And I cover Imposter Syndrome, which is my favorite song by her. And also, I played drums on that track on her album. So
yeah.
I'm any version at this point of that song you listen to, I'm somewhere in there, maybe.
Yeah, that's really cool. I forgot you actually played drums for that.
Yeah, it was at your place,
Yeah, well, I was really surprised when you got on the kit. I was like, oh shit, Dillon plays drums. Oh fuck.
Yeah, well, I started off playing drums actually. I played drums way before I played guitar or sang really even. The first band I was in, I was just a drummer. We were covering basically a dad rock cover band.
Yeah.
When I was 16, and I just played drums. But I played drums on my records too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm probably a better drummer than I am a guitarist, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like humble brag, I can actually play the drums pretty well, but guitar, I always say I'm pretty much I'm really good at making people who don't know how to play music think I can play guitar.
Yeah.
So I'm faking it real good.
Yeah. So what made you want to do the collab album? Besides seeing other artists do it, what thoughts did you have going into it?
I had a couple songs I had written. One of them was kind of a song that didn't end up making it on Restland. I basically just never really finished writing it.
Yeah.
And it's my first two EPs, Crepuscular and Restland, they kind of follow a sort of like concept that I'm going for. So like I was on your radio show, and I think I probably said something to this effect, but basically Crepuscular means like relating to twilight. So like deer are crepuscular animals because they come out at twilight.
Yeah.
So like that's which is funny because now I'm thinking about Twilight again. Crap.
It all goes back to Twilight.
Not the movie, not the book. No, that's like sundown, and then Restland is supposed to be like the nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever full-length album that I've pretty much fully written comes out, that's going to be like the morning era of that whole like timeline concept.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, getting off track, I wrote a couple of songs that were just completely random. I didn't write them with any kind of concept in mind or that they followed. And I wanted to release them, but I didn't want to put them on the album because it didn't seem appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I would like to release a couple like kind of like B-side songs, but I don't want to just like throw out like a 3-song album or EP, and I think it would be fun if I got somebody else to also kind of throw a couple random tracks on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just ended up being that's kind of how I started. I needed a medium to throw a couple songs that I wanted to be released. And I thought the best way to do that was to get another local artist, because I'm not so good at writing music with people, but I do like collaborating with people, playing shows with them, and setting up shows, releasing music. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, me and Joe killed it, and she might have killed it even better than I did.
Well, you guys work well. Like, you guys really work well together because you have that same kind of punk, kind of a little bit that acoustic punk aesthetic.
Oh yeah,
to each other.
I'm glad. It was funny because her songs on the record are all covers. She did like a couple like basically like folk songs. So like "You Are My Sunshine."
Yeah.
And then she did "There's Power in a Union," which I can't remember who originally wrote that song. It's a really old folk song, but she basically did like the Billy Braggs version.
Yeah.
And then she covered Ramshackle Bones. So, but we just kind of not randomly, but we were like, okay, well, how's the track list gonna go? And we kind of it's like, my song, then her song, then my song, then her song. We kind of trade off through the whole EP. And I had no idea how it was going to sound until we released it, like, all together.
Yeah.
As like a full form-fitting piece. But when I finally did, I was like, dang, this actually, like, this melded really well. Like,
yeah.
Like, I got lucky, I think, because we're both kind of in that like kind of folky, punk, like pop style. But I think she's a little more on the folk side of it, because she's got like the banjo in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm a little more on like the indie kind of like darker side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it flows really well. I think there's a good dynamic to the EP. Basically, I'm just selling it up right now. If whoever's listening to this, go listen to Expired Film. It's got some good dynamics.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp.
It's only on Bandcamp right now. It should be out on Spotify soon. I'm waiting for it to drop. I know a lot of people. I don't even really use Bandcamp that much, so
mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll hear about it when it's on Spotify, because I'll post it everywhere and be like, please listen to this now, that you can stream it. And then I made the album artwork, which kind of just came from me sketching a picture of me and Joe playing guitar. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've seen it, but,
yeah.
And then I just threw it over a picture of a lake that I took while I was on a little road trip.
Okay.
And it kind of ended up in kind of like a, like scrapbooking-esque kind of vibe, and we both really dug it. So, yeah, thanks, Joe, for letting me put my artwork on there again.
Yeah, that's I think it's really cool for just like in general for artists to work together on a project, even if it's like a lot of work. I think like whatever comes out is just like a team effort, and I think overall it's gonna sound a whole lot better if there's always another person that's there working on the project.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like you can feel it's more fun, I think. Like when I'm sitting alone writing songs and releasing everything myself or whatever, it's good. It's artistic and everything, but I think doing a collab like that with a split is a lot more kind of like carefree and fun, and I think the energy of that kind of carries through. And like the whole like Akron DIY or just like Northeast Ohio DIY scene. It's fun to collaborate with people who are kind of in the same clique as you. Mm-hmm. And I think, and also, to be honest, it's good for marketing.
Yeah.
To so you're getting both fan bases.
Yeah.
Kind of checking you out, so it's good to do, and hopefully we'll release a physical copy soon when shows start happening, and maybe we'll do a like a release show, like a little bit later down the line, and yeah, I can just be me and her playing, and we can just play through the record all the way through and have a fun time. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, like I know. Last time I saw you guys were talking about that in some type of form, some type of show to kind of release it, which I think would be really cool. Like it just playing the album through, kind of just like because like I think if like it's every other song that you guys play, so it's like it kind of would bring a lot of variety to that. I think that'd be really cool to have like every. Like
yeah, I've barely thought about it because I think shows are happening kind of, but like the last show I was supposed to play got canceled, and I think people are just kind of like wary again.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping maybe in the spring when things settle down again, shows can happen. But yeah, like you said, I think it would be fun to do like a kind of like another like maybe even unplugged kind of like DIY space where we're kind of just trading off playing the EP, and then we can have our own sets or whatever. So I don't know, I haven't even really talked to Joe about this, so hopefully you're down for that, Joe, if you're listening to this. Also you're great.
So let's like what would you say would be like your favorite part about working on this collab album?
I mean, I always like recording and everything, but it's more fun just talking with Joanna and figuring out like having another mind to pick about like what's the album art going to look like, what's the track list going to be, what's the order of the songs going to be, what song are you covering. So and covering her song was a ton of fun because she might be a better writer than I am. So me playing Imposter Syndrome, it just turned out so well, and that's the first real cover I've released, and it being one of my best friend's songs was just it was a pleasure, and I'm sure she had a lot of fun covering Ramshackle Bones too. So yeah, I mean, picking her brain, figuring out how to release it, and then covering each other's songs was a totally different vibe from anything I've done before. So that was definitely the most fun part.
Yeah. So I'm kind of interested. How was the recording process? Like, who recorded what first?
We recorded it completely separately, actually. So my friend James did most of the recording that ended up on the EP on my end. He's the same person that did the past 2 EPs that I've done, so Crepuscular and Restland. And then my friend Ian did the recording that ended up being Imposter Syndrome. So that was separate. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, James did the mastering, so everything kind of melded together pretty well. And then for Joanna, Wes Meadows did everything. They did the recording and mixing and mastering. And then Wes, they also ended up tweaking a little, like some of the volumes at the end to make sure it kind of meshed up well. Thanks, Wes. Just to make sure that you're not. It's like, wow, this song's really loud and this one's really quiet. So
yeah.
It was a collaborative effort. So yeah, we pretty much recorded. We were completely separate, and then we kind of brought it together and just kind of welded it together into what you hear now.
Yeah, that's cool. So you had two people mastering it?
Pretty much, yeah. Wes mastered all of Joanna's tracks. James mastered all of my tracks, and Wes just they just messaged me and they're like, "Hey, I'll tweak the volume a little bit so everything meshes together." I don't know anything about recording. I'm just like, yeah, do whatever you gotta do. Like, I know nothing.
Yeah, fuck. Just do it.
Yeah, just like whatever you say, dog. I believe you. You know way more than I do. I have Audacity on my laptop, so I think at 2020 now, so a little over a year ago, I released my cover of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Yeah.
That one I completely recorded and mixed by myself, which you can probably tell because it's definitely got the lo-fi vibes, like even more so than my other stuff.
But it's a vibe.
It's still kind of
yeah.
What's that?
I love lo-fi vibes. Like,
oh, I do too. I pretty much finished writing a whole album, and whenever I decide to record it, it's probably going to be professional and a lot more crisp than what I've done before. But I'm probably going to drop something randomly. Spoiler alert. That's going to be kind of like that. I'm going to record everything myself and mix in. It's going to be kind of lo-fi and probably a little bit different of a vibe.
Yeah.
Than what I've done before. That idea kind of just came out of me being really bored in the like dystopian world that we're living in right now.
Yeah,
it really
fuck.
Sucks. Because like I do like I've been talking about the album and it's pretty much finished writing, and I just need to like, you know, I would like to shop it, like record demos of it and then shop it around to like labels and try to have like an official actual release and like take it to the next level. But that also costs a lot of money that I don't have right now. And a lot, just a lot of people power and money and time, and the pandemic makes everything a lot more complicated. So I've been writing a couple just like bullshit songs in my bedroom.
Dude, me too, actually.
Yeah, so I've just been like nonchalantly like, let's not even take this very seriously. I'm just gonna throw some songs together. Yeah. And they're turning out pretty well so far. So one day, out of the blue, I'm just gonna throw some songs on Spotify again. So probably sometime this year, definitely. So that'll be. I wasn't even planning on releasing another EP before my full length album, but it's probably gonna happen now. So it'll be when you least expect it, everyone.
It'll be like a ninja kick in the balls.
Absolutely, 100%. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be like, here's new music, bam. Don't care. I don't care if you listen to it. No one will listen to it. I don't care.
Dude, that is a great idea, actually. Just like put it on, just like, yep, there it is.
Yep, this is it. These are some songs.
Because at
and
this
then maybe
point,
one day I'll have my album.
exactly. Well, because at this point, it's kind of just like, fuck it, you know? Just like...
100%. I've definitely been in the fuck it mentality lately. It's been, everything sucks, man. Nothing really. Not to be all emo and deep, but have you taken a good look around lately?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So I gotta get as many songs out there before the comet hits.
Yeah.
Basically.
Before shit literally hits the fan.
Yeah.
Damn, Dillon, you're getting emo on me today.
Oh, sorry. Have you listened to some of the music? Have you listened to Skeleton Drive?
Yes. I shouldn't be surprised.
It's kind of a persona, but like it's not.
Nah. Or it's become so much of a persona that's just become you.
It's taken over. Yeah. I'm like slowly just becoming Skeleton Drive.
First name Skeleton, first name Skeleton, last name Drive.
Yeah.
Mr. Drive, why are you going emo on me? Oh my god.
Yeah. Which is funny. I've seen people before at shows and they know Skeleton Drive, but they don't actually know what my name is. And I'm always hesitant to say it because I kind of just want to be that. Like it's a secret. That's like, especially when I worked at the movie theater, people would recognize me sometimes. Now at my new job, I think I've only been recognized maybe once, mostly because I'm in the back all the time and it's not in Kent. But when I was working at the movie theater in Kent, people would come in and be like, I mean, not all the time. I don't want to make it seem like I was like some celebrity or anything. Like, but sometimes people would be like, "You're Skeleton Drive, right?" And I'm like, "Damn it, yeah."
Damn straight I am.
I'm a manager at the movie theater.
Oh fuck! They found my alter ego. Oh shit!
The secret life of me.
Oh my god, the secret life of Skeleton.
That's just me being a complete diva, though.
Oh
so
my god.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
I like to pretend that that I'm a local celebrity, but I'm not at all. Not even close. So I can dream, can't I?
I mean, yeah. I mean, people recognize you, so like you have to be doing something right if people are recognizing you. Well, actually, well, I can't say that statement's true for like every situation. Like if you're a prostitute and people know you, then like that's a whole different. that's
hey, big respect to sex workers out there though. So
yes.
Yeah, if you're getting recognized for that, then you might be doing something right, actually.
You might be doing something right. I feel like there's no middle ground with that.
That hustle is more real than what I'm doing with my music, 100%.
I mean, I feel like there's no middle ground with like people knowing you as a prostitute. Like it's either a really good thing or a really bad.
Yeah, you don't want like I said, mad respect, but you don't want to be known you don't want to be the notorious sex worker in your area.
Oh my god. So for the uninitiated here, tell me a little bit like about yourself and like how like
oh boy
music stuff. I know you were on at Black Squirrel Radio. I think that but I don't think you've ever been on this podcast.
No, I haven't. I was actually, when you were like, "Hey, you ready to do the podcast?" I was listening to the Wake Magnolia one.
Oh yeah.
Because when I'm on a podcast, I like to at least listen to some of it, so before I do it. But yeah, me. I grew up in a small town. I did. I grew up in bumfuck nowhere. I don't know. I'm not very interesting. I have to be completely honest. The Skeleton Drive is the most interesting thing I do. And I try to keep, like I said, like there's not a lot of creepy vibes to Skeleton Drive, but I like to at least pretend that I think that there's like a ambiguous vibe to it, like with the art surrounding like the album artworks and like the lyrics and stuff.
I love your art, like your logo. I love that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. With the skeleton guy sitting on the headstone.
Yeah, the headstone. Yeah.
I can't believe I drew that on a sticky note at work. I think.
What the
when I was working at the movie theater. And then I like put it in Photoshop and like messed around with it until I was like, oh my god, I love it.
That is amazing. What the fuck?
Yeah, it ended up being the logo. Well, mostly I use I'll use the it's just like the street sign that I'll put on like the album art, and it's on like posters for shows and stuff. But yeah, people do really like the skeleton. They don't have a name. I thought about naming them, but but yeah, they're on a patch. So if you see me at a show, I sell patches with the little skeleton on it. And I think I do have T-shirts, but they don't have that little person on it, the skeleton dude.
You had stickers, right?
Ghost.
You had
they
stickers.
are on stickers.
Okay,
yeah.
I think I have one.
Stickers too.
I have one somewhere around here. Yeah.
You have to. Everyone I know, I just like throw them, like take them, put them.
You just like throwing them.
I do literally. I'm slinging stickers at shows afterwards. I'm just like stickers. People, I'll walk out like I don't know if you saw the show, but do you want a sticker? It was funny after I'm out of stickers now. I need to order them again when I start playing shows. But after I played at Porch Rocker last year, I just had all my stickers in my pocket. And anyone that I was like, oh my god, I walked past your house and I saw you playing. I'm like, here, take a sticker.
Yeah.
It's just slinging. So, yeah, big fan of stickers. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I got way off track there.
I said I liked your logo, and then we got off track.
Yeah. I do. I'm passionate about the. I might be almost, if not as much, passionate about the visual stuff as I am the music.
Oh yeah.
Because I made like the album artworks, and well, shout out to Ian Hudson, because Ian took the photograph for Restland. It was my idea. But
I went to school with him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah. And Ian recorded did the recording for the music video for Ramshackle Bones. So go look up the music video for Ramshackle Bones. Ian Hudson killed it. It's a little I mean, when I look back on it, I cringe, but I think that's just because it's me. I have a hard time watching myself do stuff and not just being like, oh my god. But
same.
I think it's cool. It's a little. I'm not very good at acting. Not that there's a lot of acting in it, but I try to look deep. I try to look deep in some parts of it, and it might come off a little not great, but
philosophical.
I think it's good. I think it's a good music video.
Yeah,
I believe so. And I have a little music, it's more of a lyric video for I'm Sorry I Don't Feel Well.
Yeah.
So go look up that's my most watched video on YouTube, actually. So like 400 views or something like that.
I'll put the link in the description.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'll send you the links. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about me. I am just a little non-binary entity trying to make some music.
That's your bio description?
Yeah, it's just... I think my bio description just says this is the moniker for Dillon Ray Oliver's music or some shit like that, and that's all you need to. That's all you have.
That's
to
official.
Know.
Yeah, that's official.
I don't want to be too open. It'll if I get too open, it'll be it'll kill the like the what's the word I'm looking for?
The vibe.
Yeah, the vibe. The kind of yeah. I'm trying to hide. Yeah, I don't want to be too open about myself because it'll demystify it. That's the word I'm looking for.
It'll make
I don't want to demystify Skeleton Drive.
It'll make it more opaque.
Yeah, dude. I want people to be I want people to be confused when they listen to a Skeleton Drive EP.
Mysterious.
Like what does it all mean?
Is this
who is this person?
Is this a code?
Except my Facebook is totally open and public, so I'm not doing a very good job if anyone really wanted to find out anything about me.
So if you're on Facebook, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Friend Dillon on Facebook.
Follow Skeleton Drive on Facebook. Follow Skeleton Drive on Instagram. Follow Skeleton Drive on Spotify. Follow Skeleton Drive on Apple Music and Bandcamp. Sorry, plug.
What about
you know how it be?
What about MySpace?
You know what? I made a MySpace for Skeleton Drive because I made a MySpace and I made a Tumblr that I have never used, and I basically only did that so that I could have the namesake in case I got famous and in case that those platforms had a resurgence.
That's good. That's good.
So
thinking.
yeah, SkeletonDrive.tumblr.com is a real thing, but there's nothing on it.
Shit.
So if I ever get famous and a record label's like, you should have a Tumblr now because it's getting big again, I got the domain name. And I have Twitter that I don't use.
I used to have a MySpace.
MySpace was the first, like, social media that I had.
Yeah.
Like, when I was younger. Because I'm old as shit. I'm 26. How old are you?
25.
I'm older than you. That's nuts. Not that you look old, but I just thought you were older for some reason.
Well, I had a MySpace. I had a MySpace when I was in, I think it was 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
I think I was 13, 14 when I was using MySpace. Which is like 8th grade, I think. So.
Yeah. I think so.
And then, yeah. But I do have a Twitter for Skeleton Drive that I also don't use. I cannot do Twitter for some reason. I really suck at Twitter, and I don't know why.
I got rid of mine.
Well, Twitter is kind of a toxic place anyway. I mean, not that I would be engaging in that. It would just be for my music and stuff. But I don't know. I just like every time I go on Twitter, it's like everyone's just tweeting out into the nether, like into the void, and like none of it matters. And I'm like, I don't understand how to use this.
It's just like there's a lot of it.
I'll try to tweet stuff. Like for a little bit, I was trying to use it, and I was like, I'm Skeleton Drive. I'm on Twitter, and I think I made a couple tweets, and like it's just nothing. And I was like, who am I tweeting at right now? So, I don't know. If anyone has any tips for Twitter, hit me up.
Where is this message going?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of luck with YouTube for some reason.
I put all my songs on YouTube, but I don't really promote on YouTube unless I release something besides just like a stagnant photo of the album artwork with the song.
Yeah.
I did like the 2 music videos that are on there. I have had some luck with. But I don't know. In order to get luck on YouTube, I feel like I have to like make good content, which takes effort.
I mean, look at Logan Paul.
We don't talk about Logan Paul.
But he makes garbage content and gets all these millions of views, and it's quite.
Yeah, but I can't. It's Skeleton Drive. Like, I can't see.
Oh, he's a boxer, I think.
Yeah, I need to just like embrace the lo-fi and just do like dumb shit. Honestly, if I ever whenever I release that little EP, I might just make like a homemade music video again or something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the homemade video I made for "I'm Sorry I Don't Feel Well" is my most watched on YouTube, and yeah. So I need to do stuff like that again. I do have a TikTok too that I don't really use. Like I made a TikTok and then I like put like little clips from my music videos on.
Yeah.
That got a little bit of attention actually. But I haven't even opened TikTok, and I don't even remember how long. I like to look at TikToks, but yeah, I'm just not good at, like, even my own Facebook. I'm not good at, like, social media. I need to get big enough that I just have, like, a manager that does that shit.
Yeah, because it's a lot.
Because I have no idea what I'm doing on social media.
I just post random shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even post on my, like, main, like, on at all. I just did the 10-year challenge, though. I found a picture of myself 10 years ago and did that.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, which, I don't know, I guess people are saying I don't look that much different.
What?
Which is kind of nuts, because I was 16. Except the hair. I dyed my hair.
Wait.
Are you looking at it now?
Hold on. I swear. Okay. I mean, the hair's different.
You can tell I've aged, I think.
A little bit. I mean.
But, I don't know. Maybe I'm the vampire. If that's true.
Were you in Twilight, Dillon?
Yeah, I don't appreciate how they portrayed my kind.
just protest against Twilight.
Absolutely. Side note: have you ever seen Interview with the Vampire?
No.
You should watch that movie, yeah. And everyone watch listening.
What's the...
Go follow Skeleton Drive on all social media, and then watch Interview with the Vampire. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise play hot vampires.
What?
It's like I think it came out in the 90s. It's based on a book. It's actually like, it is a good movie.
Oh, I found it. Wait a minute.
You should watch it, man.
It's on Netflix. I'm gonna download Netflix.
Is it on Netflix? Again. Is it on Netflix?
Is it?
Oh, I thought you were telling me it's on Netflix. I got excited.
I thought you said it was on Netflix.
No, I don't think it's on anything. I think you'd have to rent it.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're one of those weird sociopaths that have like Hulu plus stars or whatever. Or I guess not sociopath, but just like rich people, maybe.
HBO.
Which, if you're rich, well.
Rich people have HBO.
I shouldn't say that. A sociopath is a real condition, and I have sympathy for those people. But I just meant in the meme way. I don't know anybody who has Hulu plus Showtime, or like Hulu and Stars or whatever. That's nuts. I don't know who's rich enough for that shit.
The Stars still exist?
Sometimes, like, I'll look up a movie I want to watch, and it'll be like available on Hulu, and I'm like, cool. And then I go on Hulu, and it's like, add Stars to your account for $15 a month. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Like what?
I'll just pirate the movie if I really want to watch it.
Yeah.
No problem. Like, I have no problem with theft. So.
Yeah, like it's not even a good deal. Like, Stars doesn't have shit.
Well, now I see Showtime a lot, and I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. Like Showtime. This is anarchy. HBO.
No, it's the opposite of anarchy. Actually, it's making people pay more for.
It's patriarchy.
For stuff. They should be giving this stuff away.
Showtime.
Man, we're just talking about all kinds of shit. I apologize.
I forget what I was gonna ask, and then when they started talking,
I just go off on a tangent. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what was I gonna ask? I forget.
Hopefully something music related, because we need to bring it back around.
We gotta end it with something musical here. Like,
how long? Not to demystify this again, but how long have we been doing this now?
43 minutes and 23 seconds.
Oh, damn. All right.
Oh, fuck.
follow Skeleton Drive and then watch Interview with the Vampire. That is the takeaway I want from this episode of the Squires Station.
So what's next for Skeleton Drive? What is the next adventure? What is the next movie for Skeleton
Drive? Yeah, a movie. I'm making a movie. No, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I will probably randomly drop an EP within the next couple months, hopefully, if I decide to actually write it. And then after that, like I said, full-length album's pretty much written. It's just a matter of getting the time and money to get like half-decent demos done, and then shop around indie labels, try to get somebody to like it enough to release it with me. That's the big end goal right now, is like the album that I've written is, in my opinion, the best work I've done. And if I can get it like, professionally recorded, crisp, kind of leave the lo-fi vibe and go for more of like, like a rock record with it, that would be beautiful. And I think it would end up really nice. And then if that happens, I thought about turning Skeleton Drive like kind of into a band, or having touring and studio members, because I can't play bass and I would like bass on the record.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm playing shows at that point, I think it would be cool to, have a bassist, have a guitarist, backup band for Skeleton Drive.
Yeah.
Kind of turn it into like a Mountain Goats, which Mountain Goats are like one of my biggest inspirations. And the Mountain Goats is basically just John Darnielle. He writes all the music and everything, and he has like his backup band, studio band and all that stuff. So, because I'm a selfish songwriter. I'm bad at collaborating when I'm writing with people, because I'm that's kind of, I was in a band that I wrote the lyrics for and sang before, and I don't know, I suck at working with it. Like, maybe if I had the right people to write songs with, but I don't know, I like to do my own thing. So but yeah, I mean, if the record comes out and it's beautiful and I get a band together, that would be awesome. That's the goal. I don't know how long that's going to take, especially with the pandemic,
Omicron.
But fingers crossed. Hopefully, that's the current trajectory. Big things coming. Big things coming.
Hashtag big things coming. Wow.
I never want to tweet or put on Facebook like big things coming, y'all.
Yo, big things coming this year, yo.
Yeah.
I still see so many people do that.
The year of Skeleton Drive.
Yes. The year of spooky.
Oh, absolutely. That's all the time. Every year, every month.
Oh yeah. 24/7.
So. But yeah, like, I've written 9 out of the 10 songs I want for the full length. Kind of having a little bit of writer's block on the last one.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want it to be like a big. I keep like listening to like little demos I've recorded of all the songs. There's definitely some that pop out that could be like this could be a single, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this could be like the quote unquote hit from the album. Because there's a couple I've played live now that I haven't released, and I've had people be like, "Oh my god, I really like that song." I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much." But yeah, there's I have an idea I want for this last song I want to write, but I want it to be really big and like emotional, and I don't know, I'm having a hard time getting it to be where I need it to be. I need to just like do it, but
yeah.
And I think it would be a lot of fun with to maybe have like a feature or two on the album, but like people from my local scene.
Yeah.
To do like, like sing with me, or maybe even write their own like bridge or something for it. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, trying to make it a bigger thing. I'm just poor.
That'd be cool though to have like somebody, like each song, somebody different writes like a verse.
That would be nuts. It's way too late for that now because I've written the whole album almost.
But like next, I don't know. That'd be crazy. Like that'd be nuts.
Yeah, there's one of my favorite bands, Say Anything. They're Hebrews, which is like might be one of my favorite records actually. Every song has a feature on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. It's almost like it's kind of borrowing from like the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Where you're having like, you know, artists that are like featuring on every song, which I think is a really cool concept. I don't know how that would work with Skeleton Drive, but
I know
could be cool.
I only know of one band that's done that recently, and that's Tropodelic. I think they released an album 2 years ago that had every song, and it was like a 12-song album, and they had a feature on every song, which is
You know what?
nuts.
I don't like Tropodelic. You probably hate me for saying that.
No, I actually don't. I only like there's only 2 songs of theirs that I actually like, and the rest I respect them. Well, especially because they have like the drumline shit going too, which I like, but like I respect them for like their reggae pop stuff, but it's kind of manufactured. I mean, there's a kind of level of manufacture there.
I respect anybody who's making art unless they're a complete scumbag, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just not to like talk. I'm not talking shit on the musicians. I'm sure they're great people.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're talented musicians. I just don't like I guess like I don't know what else to call it. I don't know Tropodelic that well, but like it's like the white people reggae sound.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's kind of like like people will crucify me this, but I do not like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like
that's the hottest
I can't
take.
do it. I don't know what it is. like I pretty much am down to listen to anything, but like the like reggae rock, like white people reggae rock.
Yeah.
Is the worst. If that's a genre, that's the worst genre. Sorry if you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, dog.
I think it's kind of like it's kind of like what people have done to like country. Now it's like pop country now. I think that's what people are starting to do with reggae, where it's pop reggae. It's not even like about anything. Like they haven't even lived. Like the whole reason of reggae, it was a political genre. That's how it got started, and now it's like white people doing
100%.
it is not it's taken that authenticity and just manufactured it. And I think that same thing happened with country, like
and I mean, you know, this has happened with pretty much every genre, like you know, like black people were writing music and then white people stole it and then made rock and roll. It's not new, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is, and reggae is just another caveat of that, I guess. and like ska is kind of like too. Ska originated as like a it was like reggae rooted. Like
it was bossa. I thought it was bossa, Latin bossa related. I
have no idea. It could be. It's a mixture.
Yeah.
I like it's like the offbeats are like reggae.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a music historian. I can't do this, but like do you know the Specials?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the ones that kind of brought it into the mainstream, like, rock, like kind of underground punk scene. So yeah, sorry, another tangent. Music history. I don't know anything.
Give me some No Doubt and I'll bop to
I
it.
am also just a white person, so like, do not take anything I'm saying into consideration.
That should be your bio.
I
I'm
encourage
just
you
a
to do your own
white
research. What's that?
That should be your bio. I'm just a white person.
I am just a white person. Please go listen to the people of color's music before you listen to Skeleton Drive. It's a lot more important. I do believe that, I think.
It hits differently, man. It hits differently when you do.
Okay.
All right, Dillon. Well, this has been a great episode, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just vibing. Half of this wasn't even about Skeleton Drive.
But that's great.
This can be a Skeleton Drive / just Dillon episode, I guess. But thank you for having me on. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, no problem. And all of your links will be in the description below.
I will. Yes.
And,
Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, Facebook, Instagram is my favorite. What am I missing? Those are the ones I use. And then watch Interview with the Vampire, starring Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and Antonio Banderas.
What? Puss in Boots?
Yeah, he's in it. He's not a main role, but he's like a supporting character. Damn. It's great movie, and great movie. And Skeleton Drive's got great music. Joanna Rodriguez has great music.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but they just released a dang split, and everyone should go listen to it on Bandcamp. It's called Expired Film. SkeletonDrive.bandcamp.com.
And you can even follow him on MySpace.
There's nothing on there, but if you really wanted to, you could.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty then. All my links are in the description below. You can follow me at Davey_Squires on the Insta blam. And that is it for this week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.